Tonight on the Cooligans, we are talking about the U.S. men's national team really getting, I guess, revenge on Trinidad and Tobago. Really, they were holding on to a lot, clearly. And we're also talking about Lionel Messi, the contract leaks, the drama, and how much is he hated in Barcelona at the moment.
That's right. Plus, we talked to Dennis Crowley, who not only owns Foursquare, Kingston Stockade, but also Street FC, and also potentially, Christian and I pitch a few business ideas that may or may not be legal. That and more today on the Cooligans! Yeah, baby!
Let's go. Bring it. Bring the energy.
Where am I bringing it to?
Okay, it's a snowstorm. All right,
Bruh.
It's a snow day. It's been a snow day for about 10 and a half months, so that's been pretty cool.
Hey, we get to stay home today, and I just start crying.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Cooligans. My name is Christian Polanco.
That's right. I'm Alexis Guerrero.
All right, we are your favorite stand-up comedians that host the funniest soccer show right here on Fubo Sports Network.
All right. It also happens to be the gulliest, so watch it back.
All right. Yeah. It's not often that you have a television show threaten you at the top of the show, but it's a little bit of a warning, a disclaimer. Okay, this isn't like those other soccer shows. All right.
Right. Somebody just should I return this Samsung Smart TV? Just upon putting it on.
I didn't know my LCD was going to bully me, but okay.
Babe, maybe we should have gone with the Vizio. This one's too gully for our foyer. I don't know if you put a TV in the foyer.
Look, a lot to discuss today. I'm excited about today's show because we are going to be joined by Dennis Crowley, owner,
our future business partner, our future business partner.
Okay, that's right. We let him know about all the lingo, the slang of of how business is done in these streets, fam.
Right? Yo, Reddit took over the stock market. We're about to show you how the streets are about to take over the Fortune 500. You know what I mean?
That's right. Okay, it's 500. That's how it's pronounced.
Fortune.
So Dennis Crowley, he's the owner of Kingston Stockade. He's also the creator of Foursquare, and he's also one of the co-founders of Street FC. So we have a lot to discuss with him.
He's a busy guy.
Very much so. Yeah, just like we are. Okay, we're like business people. It's just a business meeting. That's mostly what
I got. A briefcase, nothing's in it, but I got it. I'm about to bust you over the head with it. Okay. Start this meeting.
Yeah, I found it on the Brooklyn sidewalk, but it works. Okay.
Can you open it? Because I hear a ticking.
Let's start with the U.S. men's national team. The U.S. men's national team played their first game this year. And against Trinidad and Tobago, and we usually when we hear Trinidad and Tobago, we
get PTSD. We
get the Trump flashbacks. What was I doing? Where was I? It's like where were you when Kennedy got shot? That is how people feel. This is our Kennedy getting shot when the U.S. men's national team didn't make the World Cup. Yes, it's completely
and just like the last time. The day after the match, we're also not in the World Cup yet. Damn you, Trinidad and Tobago.
Was Trinidad and Tobago on the grassy knoll? Anyway.
Damn, son.
The U.S. men's national team played a friendly against Trinidad and Tobago. They won 7-0. Yeah. What?
I will say, look, yes, this was USAC squad, but Trinidad and Tobago hasn't played, for most of the players, as a nation, they haven't played a match since 2019. In fact, the coach, a dude by the name of Fenwick, a British guy, he got the job in 2019. This is the first time he's had to coach. What a wonderful thing. Imagine you got a job and started getting paid And they're like, you don't have to get here for a year and a half.
You mean so I signed the contract and I'm immediately on a sabbatical? Okay, you know.
I mean, sure. How many sick days? Right away. Is this going to damage my 401k?
Oh, my sick days expire, but you know, I guess I'll make the most of it. No, but this was look, Trinidad and Tobago not in the best of situations as far as when it comes to fitness, but as organization or anything like that. But the U.S. men's national team did what the U.S. women's national team does to everybody. You know, yeah, I don't really care what situation you're currently in. I'm out here trying to shine because, you know, maybe I'm not playing against you, but I am playing against, you know, the roster that Greg Berhalter will choose, right. You know, in these World Cup qualifiers.
If you got issues, why don't you deal with it when you have the ball? Because we going to deal with our own issues when we have the ball.
Okay, because we're having like an internal thing right now, and we got to sort it out. And unfortunately, we're going to have to take it out on you a little bit.
You seem to be standing in between me and a job, so I'm going to go do me, and then why don't you go do you? You know what I mean? We'll give you a shot, you know?
But impressive. I mean, I don't know exactly how much to take from you know, individual performances, but
right, because it's hard. How do you grade them against, you know, a team that isn't, you know, at the top of the level, even at its best?
Correct.
But if you look at it as where the U.S. men's national team would have maybe either lost or had a rough time of a match like this in the past.
And the fact that
for that. Especially since it's our C squad. I mean, hell yeah.
Yeah. The chemistry was definitely there. I mean, but look at the stat sheet. I mean, the 2 goals from Jesus Pereira, 2 goals from Jonathan Lewis, Miles Robinson with 1, and Paul Arriola with 2. Paul Arriola was great. I thought he was for Pereira was great as well.
For coming back from an injury, Paul Arriola, amazing. Yeah. How about Ferreira? Only scored 1 goal for FC Dallas all season. 2 in 1 game for the men's national team.
I think he had 3 assists or something like that. He looked sharp. And look, this is not going to be the A squad. But a lot of people did get, you know, the opportunities. It was cool to see Daryl Dike, to see, you know, to see Jonathan Lewis play so well. His second goal was unreal.
So Matt Turner standing on his head. Matt Turner,
that's the kind of and I would say that he is the brightest, or the best sort of story. And, you know, we've had him on the show. He was one of the first players that came through during the quarantine. And we know his story and where he came from literally never, like, not playing organized soccer until he was about 16 years old.
He got it out the mud of Park Ridge, New Jersey, you know?
Okay.
The streets.
These streets is wild out here, okay? They only build monsters, all right? Like me and Matt Turner, all right?
There's something in the water. There's a lanky gene in the water out there.
But no, it was great to see him. He stopped the penalty. He played well. He wasn't put under too much pressure, but when they needed him, he did the job, and it was great.
How about Berhalter wore Chinese New Year Jordan 5 lows? Let's go!
Yo, Greg Berhalter trying to steal the show. All right,
it's a new year. Yo, Berhalter came out to stunt. He don't care about your country. We got more when we get back after this. Hi, baby. We're back on a Cooligans Living Room FC. And it's almost, actually, by now, by the time you're watching and listening to this, it's done, right? All the transfers are done. So many rumors about Americans heading overseas. Obviously, Brian Reynolds being one of the big ones.
Obviously, we spoke to Tom Boger of MLSsoccer.com, and he gave us a few more details, but now it is official. And
he landed.
You saw him at the landing in Rome, and he, as soon as he stepped off, as soon as he got out of the terminal, he hit the paparazzi with just a straight up boom. Have a You know,
the old big fan of David Vujacic. Yeah, I mean, it's exciting because, like, first of all, no one else at the airport knew who he was. So he did this in the doorway.
Literally surrounded by security, but nobody knew who he was.
Yeah, he did this in the doorway. People are protecting him, and everyone's like, there's like women with luggage, like, could you move, thumbs up guy? Yeah.
Okay,
my Uber's here.
I'm trying to take an unnecessary flight to see my grandmother. Okay.
Yeah. Could you move? I need to see her quick. She's very ill. I mean, to me, it was one of the funniest things was like, this is kind of, you know what I mean? That's like a big moment. I remember the first time someone was waiting for me with my name on a placard. Mm-hmm. Like, woo, you know, like it's a big moment for a minute. It's just Italian people like, move out of the way. You very tall. I don't like this.
Yeah. I mean, look, when when we went to Germany, our names were on on the placard.
Yeah.
But we weren't heading to sign a $3 million contract at the other end of the destination. You know,
much opposite. We were going to spend a lot of money on beer.
So no, that was a great. It's great news, obviously. But the interesting, there's a bit of drama, right? Especially, I want to talk about Aaron Long of the New York Red Bulls. There's been rumors that he's been linked to
Liverpool was the big one.
Yeah, either a Premier League club or just he wants to play in Europe. He's made it very clear. He said it on many different shows and outlets. He said it in meetings with the Red Bulls. He said he's called into sports radio shows. He's clearly making, I believe he's 28 years old. He's not, the opportunities are going to be slim year after year. But apparently there was Tom Bogert did report that there was and Jeffrey Carlisle as well, that Red Bulls rejected one loan offer from a championship club,
which I'm thinking is Swansea. No,
I heard
just
it was
because they
Reading.
seem to be who?
Reading. I heard it because Reading is also fighting to try to get to get promoted. I think they're like in 6th or 7th or something like that. So they're in for a possible playoff spot or whatever. But he clearly wants to go, and to hear that the Rebels are rejecting a loan offer, I think they want to just either sell the player and just sort of end that, or it's also the moves that they're making don't seem to be. There doesn't seem to be much interest in letting him go. They traded Tim Parker to the Houston Dynamo. And I'm a little worried. Aaron Long is captain.
They made Aaron Long captain. they're renaming the locker room, and he's like, no, you guys, you don't understand.
No. I don't need a statue. I just really want to try out another country.
He tells his lady he wants a divorce, and she's like, should we get a new couch? And he's like, I don't think you want to. You don't need a new couch. Like that.
I'm worried they're gonna get to the point where you're having a disgruntled player, and they have a new coach.
It seems like the Red Bulls have one every year, right? Remember Kaku was like,
oh yeah, he's gone too. He went to a country inside a club in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah,
I forgot which one, but the Rebels are. I don't know what they're doing when it comes to just these roster moves. But Aaron Long is such a high profile player, and he's older. Crazy.
Send him to Salzburg. Do something.
I don't know what's going on. He's a great center back. Who knows why they haven't been able to sort it out.
He's an angry kid too, so I can't imagine this is just gonna go over smoothly in the locker room.
All right, we're gonna talk about Messi and his contract leak just coming up right after this.
I didn't realize we were supposed to have a different voice for recording, Christian. I think we messed up a little bit.
Are you trying to say I don't sound professional?
No. Well, as soon as our producer says record, I'm like, hey, yo, what's up? So like that's me being like Frasier,
Oh my God, yeah. There's professionalism is not why people come to this show.
No, it's almost we're the antithesis of it. We're the other side of the cookie.
All right, welcome back to the Cooligans Living Room FC. Stick around because we will be joined by Dennis Crowley, owner of Kingston Stockade, in a bit. Okay, I want to talk about Lionel Messi. He is a man that comes up on the show, usually not for great things he's done. It's usually for this.
And he does do a lot of great things.
He does so many great things, and you know we're part of the mainstream media that don't talk about it.
Yeah, right? We're just tossing fuel on the flame, baby.
Okay, we're literally every week watching La Liga, rubbing our hands like, "Ooh, I hope something negative happens." No, Lionel Messi, his contract leaked. The details of what his actual contract are have.
Wow, when I first saw it, I was like, "Wait, when did Christian and I's contract leak? Oh, this one's Messi. Wow, he must have the same agents."
Okay, I'm glad it's good business. That's all.
Damn, I didn't know Barca had Fubo money.
So look, some of the details of his contract, his latest contract that's for 4 years and ending
2021. I think the most important number is the overall number.
Yes,
555 million euros. The real number is 555,237,619 euros, which I did the math is $670,865,853.16 in US dollars. That is 670 plus $1 million for 4 years.
Yeah, but you see the 555 million euros. You know how when you watch a movie and they say a phone number and it starts with 555 because it's like they can't put a real number, so clearly the number has to be fake. And I see this and I'm like, oh, this is clearly a fake number. But no, this is quite accurate.
I tried to dial it. That's how big of a number this is. And you know what popped up? It was Messi going, "Yeah, I got it," and he hung up.
Wow. Wasn't even automated. He answered each one.
He's a busy man.
Is this your assistant? Nah, it's me.
Nah, what's good? It's Leo. You're the only one who called today. If you look at it, it breaks out. It's 138 million euros guaranteed per season plus variables. And what are variables? Playing 60% of games.
Bro,
you're Messi.
You got to show up just a little bit more than half the time and you get 140 mil. That's pretty good.
Imagine I just took off 2 episodes every month, and I was like, yeah, but like if you just some 5-week months, so like it's about 60%. You'd be like, you're bad at your job. This guy's like, we're gonna give you 77 million euros.
No, so this is the interesting thing is that after this came out, now the criticism. So look, Lionel Messi has mentioned he's not happy with how the club is being run, with Bartomeu, with everything. He
also took a pay cut.
He took a bit, devastating. You got to feel bad for this man. I mean, look, the sacrifices that he's made.
He was like, how about 554 million? And they're like, come on, Messi.
But if this feels a little bit like a bit of a hit piece, they're going after Messi, trying to make him look bad because he said he's wanting to leave. And there was all these details, all these quotes, but my favorite one was, so ESPN FC did a man on the street asking people in Barcelona, how do you feel about Lionel Messi's contract? And they got all these people, some people saying well, he's brought a lot of money to the club. I understand. Some people are like, well, he's a legend. You understand.
Except this gully old lady was like, nah.
They get this old lady being like, it is absurd. He is ruining Barca. They get the oldest of oldest ladies to really attack. Like, you can't even go at this lady. She's like,
were you on the way to the library? Damn.
I mean, she supported the club since 1928. I mean, what are you going to
She was there when it was created. That's the disrespectful part. She was there when it was created, and now look at her. I think they keep saying how much he charges the club. He ain't charging the club. The club has offered him this.
Yeah.
People in Europe have a very different idea of what a contract is. 2 people agreed. You can't mess with Messi. They offered him this.
Wow, what is he going to say no to the money?
Yeah. I can't charge you that much. I would never say that. Fubo, are you listening? I would never say that. Offer me this contract just to show everyone. Fubo, offer me this contract and I'll show you. I won't say no.
All right, we got more coming up right after this.
Hey, this is Julie Ehrman, president and founder of Angel City. I have been kicking it with the Cooligans.
All right, welcome back to the Cooligans Living Room FC. We have an owner of a soccer team on this show. Dennis Crowley is going to be coming up in a little bit. But speaking of owners, let's talk about a new owner getting involved in NWSL. The North Carolina Courage have announced that, they got a new investor. Okay.
That's right. Naomi Osaka.
That's right. And obviously the 3-time Grand Slam tennis champion.
Which I hear is good. I don't know what it is, but Grand Slam sounds great.
Okay. It sounds like, don't they serve that at Denny's?
Yeah. So you get 4 plates of pancakes, right? Like a Grand Slam home run. I don't know anything about tennis, but I do know Naomi Osaka is very good at it.
Yeah, she's very good.
She's from Japan. So I wondered why she bought the NC Courage. And she said it's because she's visited North Carolina many times because of her boyfriend, rapper YBN Corday.
Yeah.
Do you know him? Kung Fu?
I do know YBN Corday. Yeah. It's also, when you see them together, you're like, what is this about?
Yeah. When I read that, I was like, oh, I must be on a joke website because YBN Corday hasn't had a hit in a while, never mind a Grand Slam. And this is a big get right here. Is this much promotion?
Yeah. So it was cool. She's she wasn't born in Japan. I forgot. She's American and Japanese, but she's
listed as having been born in Japan.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. All right. So, but she, when I went to Japan 2 years ago,
Here we go. Christian makes it about himself. Go ahead.
I was gonna say that she has billboards and everything all around, which is cool. It's just that in Japan you don't see like it's when it's like black athletes that are like postered everywhere. They're obviously usually not Japanese, and it's usually like they used in a weird way. You know what I mean? Where it's just like not super comfortable. But
it's like Derrick Rose in a kimono, and you're like, this is. I'm not gonna. Thank God I can't read what this says.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like those from Lost in Translation when Bill Murray was doing the ads and stuff like that. So that's usually how it is. But she is like an absolute superstar. They love her there, and it's great to see her get involved in owning a soccer team, because obviously we're seeing Angel City, obviously, and Serena. So there's going to be like this tennis rivalry even within soccer that I think is going to be great.
You know, Sky Blue was mad. They're like, why can't she date Redman? Why couldn't she be dating Redman? She sees Jersey.
Yeah, okay, it worked out.
But this is great. This is just helping build sort of the more eyes, more thoughts, more top of mind for NWSL, and it continues to grow. And it's wonderful that it's women athletes from other sports that are investing in the NWSL and helping it grow. I think it's amazing. Speaking of investing in sports and in potential new businesses for Christian and I, especially lawyers, we need them. We've got Dennis Crowley when we get back right after this.